Guys, welcome back. We are doing a holiday edition of our color wheel. Some of you are doing two different ones. This one is the gnome version, the gnomes. Now, if you are at home, one of my friends at home that are learning, my virtual kids, hi, I miss you. Okay, but you can choose which one you want to do. Okay, if you're one of my kids in class, you've already started this, so you're just going to continue on with the one you started in case you missed something. So you're either going to do gnomes, like I'm going to do right now, or you're going to check out the other video under here, and it's the Among Us characters. If you like to play Among Us, I have several friends. Not pushing for you to play the game, but I have a lot of friends who do and love the little characters, and I think the characters are cute. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to be drawing those. So color wheel. What is a color wheel? Bing, 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 bing. It is simply a circle that has all our colors in it, and they go in order for mixing. We are going to learn to mix our colors, hopefully this year. And to be able to do that, we're going to have to know what our colors are and how they go and link together. Okay, so if you link them together, it is a lot easier to make sure that you can mix them. It's just an easy way. Okay, and I'll show you those at a later point. Okay, but since it's a wheel, it means it's going to be what shape? That's right, it's going to be a circle. Well, ours is going to be a little bit of an oval, so maybe a flat tire in our case. So we're going to draw first in the middle of our paper. This one can be pretty dark. It doesn't have to be very, very dark. And you can take lots of little lines to make the best circle. If you're at home and have something to trace, you can do that. But I recommend always trying to draw it. And it is in the middle of my paper there. Let me get a more overhead view so it looks more there in the middle. Okay. So we're now going to draw very lightly around this. Okay, you have to look, my friends, lightly. Now, I'm not drawing very light, so you can see what I'm doing, okay? And you can always turn the paper. Okay, I'm going to try to keep mine mostly facing so you can see an oval. Okay. And you can keep playing with your oval to get it the shape you want. Now, this is sketching. Remember, we worked on this. We're taking sketchy lines. These are light lines that we erase. We're going to erase this entire oval, so don't grow attached to it. It's supposed to be barely there. Remember, mine's darker so you can see what's going on. That also means mine won't erase as well. So very lightly. Then you're going to go and clean up the lines you don't like. Okay. If you accidentally did yours too dark, you can just take your eraser and barely go over it to lighten that up. Okay. Just barely go over it. We're not looking to erase it. We're just looking to get rid of most of it. All right, there we go. There's our pattern. This one can be darker because this one is going to be part of our gnomes. This one will go away. This is just there to help us space them out. So we're going to start with 4 dots. We're going to have 1 dot, lightly, my friends, light dots at the top, 1 at the bottom, 1 on the side, 1 on the opposite side. So that's 4. When we do colors, we're talking 12 colors now, guys, okay? 12 of them. So I have 4 dots. So if we're dividing it, okay, 4 go into 12 3 times. So when I have a dot here, I need how many more to get here? 2. 1, 2. So I'm going to divide these into thirds. So I'm putting 2 dots between every 2. So I have my first 2 dots, put 2 in between. These 2 dots, I'm going to get 2 in between. Try to space them out so they're even, because just about every dot is going to be a gnome. We're going to have 6 gnomes going around this oval. Top and bottom, we're going to put dots. Remember, make them lightly. These dots will be erased. And lastly, here. So we have ours. Now remember, friends, if I'm going too fast, hit that space bar to pause, okay? I only have 15 minutes to get all the information across. It's as long as the uploads will allow me to do. So I have to talk and go pretty quickly. But you guys can take your time, okay? You'll also find on this one this lovely gnome sheet. Okay, and there happens to be 6 gnomes, and we're drawing 6 gnomes today. You're going to do 6 different gnomes. You can mix and match as long as you never do the same one twice. Okay, so you can print this out if you have a printer at home. If you don't have a printer, you can actually do a split screen. So on half the screen, you can watch the video, and the other half the screen, you can have this sheet up so you can look at it and reference it. Okay, so we're going to keep going. So we've got our pattern sheet out. I got my paper that's all marked up, so it's ready to go. Now, at the top one, I'm going to leave, and we're going to skip and go to the next one. Every other one is going to be a circle, that dot in the middle. Okay, that is going to be a Christmas ornament. So we're going to have 6 gnomes and 6 Christmas ornaments, and I'm going to erase everything inside. See, where I drew too dark, you can kind of still see it. So that's why I want you guys drawing very lightly so you can't see that. Skip one, draw a circle around the next one. Erase what's inside. Skip one, draw a circle. Now if your circle gets out of whack, just draw it again. There's no wrong about having to do something more than once, okay? So you can draw it light till you get it right. You can go over it when you're happy. Okay, skip one. Draw a circle. Erase the insides. Skip one. Draw. And erase. Skip one. Our last one. Actually, move that dot over just a little. Draw a circle. We're trying to keep them about the same size. Okay? Nobody's going to go around measuring them, but you want them to kind of look even, uniform. Okay? So our pattern now is a uniform pattern. We're going to have enough variety in our gnomes that we want some things uniform. Uniform is one of those words that we use in drawing all the time. Okay? So we're going to turn these circles, these 6 on the outside, they're going to be Christmas ornaments. So we're going to put little rectangles at the top. Now we're going to have to keep turning our paper because I want this rectangle always to face the outside of the paper. Okay? Always the outside. And you can turn your paper around as we go, or you can keep it straight. Your choice, but always make sure they're on the outside. We don't want them on the inside. All right, we have 6 Christmas ornaments. Now we're going to draw our 6 gnomes. And I'm going to go pretty quick. I'm going to do about 3 of them because I'm already at 8 minutes, okay? And then I'm going to show you a finished drawing of one, okay? So here we go. We're going to start all of them the same way. And if you look at this sheet, it gives you the steps in case you forget. You start here, you add a beard, then do the legs, then finish the legs. You have your hat. Your hat sits on top, okay? So I usually draw my line right over top of that dot. Where that dot was, I'll make an oval. Okay. And that's the beginning of all my gnomes. And I want to do that for all of them. I'll just go ahead and just so I don't forget. Now look, where the hats for the ornaments were on the outside, the noses are on the inside facing the circle. All right, so I've got my hat lines and my noses all going around. Okay, I'm going to choose a hat. I'll choose maybe the one that's bent over, so I'll draw my shape. Got a line going up. Then it kind of squares off. And it has kind of a round shape. Then it's a triangle, circle, and then this one comes back. So my hat. And then I'm going to choose a pattern for my hat. Maybe I'll have some rainbow lines on this one. Then I'll choose a beard. Remember, it's 6 gnomes with 6 different patterns. You may not draw any of them more than once. So only one hat only one pattern, only one beard, only one pair of legs used once. Then everything else has to be different on the next one. You can put a small dot beside it. That way you can figure out what you want yours to look like. Okay, and I'm going to draw a big S shape. Make it come touch. I'm going to make this. So I'm going to draw. Don't draw small beards, my friends, okay? So we're going to have hairlines in there. Then we're going to draw a line that comes down and touches that circle. Okay? All of our gnome's feet will touch. That's what makes the circle down here. So some of them will be tall. Some will be short. So I got my feet. And then I'm going to draw 2 lines on the opposite side. And there's his legs. And then I'm going to choose a pattern for his legs. Maybe I'll make his legs rainbow, like Big Bird or a striped sock. There's one done. Okay. So I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do the same over here. Pick a new hat. Different one. Never pause the video. You got the same drawing sheet I do. You can follow along. Maybe I'll put a heart on this one. Maybe he'll have a big curly beard that goes like this. He just has some curls going. So you can do your curls however you want them. Doesn't matter where this gnome is. I'm going to give him pattern, and then his legs will simply bend to here. This gnome's feet go behind this one, so don't worry about it. Draw his legs. This one's got longer legs. Maybe I'll put X's on this one. Use the X pattern. Remember, we do overlapping in this class, so things go behind another object. Okay? Alright, so there's 2 gnomes. And you'll keep doing your gnomes. You'll keep turning your paper and drawing your gnomes. Okay, I'm going to show you when that is finished in the drawing. Okay, for step 1, this is how it should look when you're done. You have 6 different gnomes all the way around with Christmas ornaments in the middle. Okay, so after this, you're going to watch the next video. The next video will be on coloring your gnome. This is when each of these will get a certain color from the color wheel, and his outfit will match that color. Okay, and the ornaments will be a different one. And I'll explain that in the next video. And it will be marked color wheel color. Okay, or adding color. All right, I'll see you then. Hope you had fun. Enjoy drawing these gnomes. They make great cards for Christmas. You can have them just as a single card, or you can have them by 3s if you want to make them again. They're a lot of fun. Hope you have fun, my friends. Happy holidays. Bye.